Hey everybody, Chris here. Is Dogecoin becoming more legit? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when the videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. We're seeing some interesting chart patterns on Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Solana and others. They're all a little bit different. We're going to be looking at that in this video, as well as privacy coins. That's where we got Dash and Monero moving up big, and Dogecoin ETFs. And do the ETFs lead to something like the crypto market structure bill? And is Dogecoin in it? So we're going to talk about all of that. Let's get into it. Let me show you the charts in the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here with the current Dogecoin chart. We're at 13.93. Dogecoin did bump over 14 cents a couple times early this morning. We're looking at this bigger pattern though, which is that sort of a downward trending lines here for support and resistance, and we're hitting that resistance point again right now. So we'll see whether Doge can break out of this downward sloping line here and move on up higher. Is it going to bounce and go lower though? So we are watching that. Bitcoin is at $92,000 right now. Yes, 92K for Bitcoin, which has its own little interesting pattern that we will take a look at. So that's where we start with the current prices. To follow me on X, I am at ChrisPax. If you follow me there, this is where I am when I'm not here on YouTube. I'm over there posting things like the Dash chart. That's right, this is the Dash chart. Dash going up 60% here. Monero is hitting an all-time high. We got a lot going on in crypto, even though I know the Dogecoin price is kind of lagging, but overall, Bitcoin moving towards its resistance zone again. This will probably be the 8th or 9th attempt to reclaim 92K resistance zone, and we're right there. A failure means Bitcoin will be back to being a $90,000 stablecoin. So that's what Ted Pills goes. That'll be a stablecoin, right? So we got to break through that to move up higher. Are we going to have a relief rally? I mean, it's been going on for a while now, but we're not like capitulating, going all the way down to 88,000 to close that CME gap down there either. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin. But then, of course, this is the pattern we're in now. What's it, Bart Simpson time again? Oh no, here we go again. Bart Simpson pattern. It's like up, sideways, down, sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways, up, sideways. It's the Bart Simpson pattern. So next would be back down. That's right. And it becomes generally a $90,000 stablecoin. Again, that's just what I see. Meanwhile, Solana, range has been going on long enough to matter. When price stops making lower lows and volatility compresses, it's usually because strong hands are getting positioned. Expansion doesn't ask for permission. So people see chop, but I see time structure doing the heavy lifting. So is Solana going to finish this shoulder here and then move higher after coming down to this level? So interesting post here, an interesting observation on Solana. Solana's got a lot of good things going for it, no doubt, but I still am not a fan of the token manipulation and how many new Solana tokens are being created, which is a larger inflation percentage than Dogecoin. People complain all the time, oh, Dogecoin is like inflating supply, unlimited. And it's like, have you seen Solana lately? Solana continues to have a larger percentage increase in its token count than Dogecoin's coin count. Yes, Solana is a token, not a coin. I always have to throw that in there, but trading wise, yeah, this is the pattern that it has. So that's all right. And then we've got Monero hitting a new all-time high of $681. It's up 247% year to date and now ranked 12th by market cap. But it's still not up at anywhere near Doge yet. Doge is still higher market cap by a lot than Monero. But everyone's talking about Monero now because why? That's where the money's being made. There's something always going on in crypto. Even think, oh, we're in fear, right? The sentiment is really bad, but sometimes things are moving. Now we do have the Senate, the Clarity Act, right? It's not a Bitcoin market structure bill, and I keep trying to tell people on X that they call it Bitcoin and crypto market. It's not. It doesn't say Bitcoin anywhere. It's not a Bitcoin bill. It's crypto market structure. But could it actually put XRP, Solana, and Doge on Bitcoin's level? Yeah, what's going on? I mean, it's talking about sort of network tokens, and it uses the word token, even though Dogecoin, which is a coin, again, can fall into this part here, because basically major crypto assets, and not only Doge, I mean, they talk about Litecoin as well, which is also a coin. It kind of places them into the same regulatory category as Bitcoin and ETH from day one, which means it clarifies that they are not under the guise of the SEC, right? It's more the CFTC. It gets them out of that whole the SEC oversight, which is good for Doge. So that's what this section is here. And the legal breakthrough the crypto industry has been waiting for, the Clarity Act. Now the Clarity Act is going to have a bunch of other stuff too, and we'll get into that in detail as it goes towards a Senate vote. But it'll be interesting to see. Also, it says, again, it says if the token is the main asset of an ETF listed on the National Securities Exchange and registered. So it's tied to this ETF thing. And now we know not only does Doge already have 2 spot ETFs, and they've got some others too. We talked about the Rex Osprey thing and the 21 shares 2X, the leveraged ETF. Well, 21 shares also has a spot ETF for Dogecoin coming out this week. It may be tomorrow. We don't have a fixed date yet when it starts trading, but I'll let you know when that happens. But having that ETF is now a good thing in terms of this United States regulatory oversight, and in crypto, it's good. It legitimizes Dogecoin again. I mean, Dogecoin's still a top 10 crypto by market cap, so it's not going anywhere, but you start to question, what else is going on? Can Dogecoin price break higher as ETF momentum builds? And this is what we're looking at. Dogecoin struggling to clear key resistance. Here's this downward sloping resistance line, same one that I have. That are we going to be able to break out of that is the big question here. Dogecoin stepped into 2026 with a powerful narrative behind it, yet the price action tells a far more restrained story, with headlines around U.S. spot Dogecoin ETFs, institutional interests continue to stack up. The Doge price has failed to mirror the excitement. So that's where we are right now, just kind of waiting to see what happens. We've got this statement from CZ, you will lose money buying Doge, SHIB, Pepe, and other meme coins. No, that's not what CZ said. He did not say you're going to lose money buying Doge and SHIB. It's ridiculous, these headlines. It's a tough chore that I have trying to keep things real. I tell you, it's a tough chore. Here's what he said. He said, I am not against meme coins. I like memes. That's how he starts. That is not this. You'll lose money buying Doge, SHIB. That's not what he said. He says this. If you're going to ape into every meme coin people create based on my random tweets, you are almost guaranteed to lose money. He's talking about all those shit tokens that are being created because of something CZ tweets. It has nothing to do with Doge, SHIB, and Pepe. It has nothing to do with it. And this kind of stuff is just, man. CZ says, look, I just tweet as I do with stupid, not so funny jokes, not thinking about memes, that's CZ. And it's just like, God. But these tokens, here we got Eric Adams, right? Promoted meme coin, meme token, again, crashes 80% minutes after launch, sparking rug pull allegations against the former New York City mayor. Now, this is all new. This just happened. We don't know what Eric Adams' involvement in this thing was. Was it a team that used his name, just like the Melania thing, right? A team used Melania's name on a token, which ended up going up really fast and then crashing. Is this the same thing? Here's what this NYC token looks like, right? Same thing. right? It launches, it spikes up, it gets a little bit of a second run, and then it dumps. And then it dumps. Now, the article is saying that Eric Adams himself actually sold, right? First, he promoted it, right? Proud to launch the Buy NYC token, a new token built to fight the rapid spread of anti-Semitism and anti-Americanism across the country and now in New York City. NYC. So he tweeted that. Did he get paid to tweet that? Is there a team that actually built it for him and all he did was promote it and get some payment out of it? Because then it says, like, former mayor of New York City Adams launches and rugs his own token 30 minutes after launch, and he made over $3.3 million from the scam. Is that true? We'll find out in the next few days, but it's hard to believe that, did anybody buy this thing? I'm like, here we go again, right? Another token. And of course, the New York City NYC token team says, again, it's a team, not him, right? They say, look, that its partners had to rebalance the liquidity due to overwhelming demand. Rebalance the liquidity due to overwhelming demand. They added that additional funds have been added to the liquidity pool. Does that look like that's what happened? Because I don't see that. This is another one of these things. Stay with legit. The legit meme coin, the only meme coin is Dogecoin. And here's Paulo, one of the lead Dogecoin devs, saying, look, already testing the sketch for tipping in any social media platform to see all the flow and how it can be more simplified. Everything only using the self-custodial Dogecoin wallet. So basically what he's doing is he's trying to build, or he is building this tipping feature right into the Dogecoin wallet where you could use this anywhere. Now, how will social media platforms integrate this? That is another challenge, right, to get over. But this is what Paulo's been working on, and it is like getting people to see that Dogecoin can be used for these small little payments very easily, including tipping. So we'll see how that plays out. Again, Dogecoin becoming more legit through the ETFs, through its use case for small payments, tipping. Is this going to lead to X money and tipping on X money or some manner? We're going to watch all of that going forward. Just be careful out there. That's all. Just be careful out there. So we'll watch how the day's trading goes here. We've got CPI data coming out this Tuesday morning. I'm recording this before that CPI data is released. We could get a little volatility when that comes. What else is Trump going to say today? Because he's just every day it's something that just disrupts markets. We'll be watching, of course, the stock market. Russell 2000 seems to be making another run up, and usually when that happens, Bitcoin follows. Well, it hasn't been so far the past few months. We'll see whether the whole crypto market starts getting some action. I mean, we're in the green this morning, like all across cryptos. That's everything on my watch list is in the green right now. So that's a good sign. Fighting this resistance line here. So we'll check this in my live stream on Tuesday afternoon. Again, starting a little later than 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time today on Tuesday. Make sure you're subscribed. You got your notifications on. Leave a comment below. Let me know about Dogecoin becoming legit. What do you think about that? And also give the video a like. We'll see you next time.